M0FXB, welcome to my channel, XIEGU X6100, and we've got the G-Mouse GPS receiver, and it's got a nice long cable on it, and it works really well when you're using the R1 CBU software. And just out of interest, I've got my UNIHERTZ here, actually on DMR. It works really well. Highly recommend this little thing, £250. It does DMR analog, and it's a full Android 11 mobile phone, and it's got a 70cm antenna, as you can see. But anyway, this video, and we're just using the XIEGU 817 rubber duck here. We're not really sort of getting any stations on that, because I wasn't expecting to be honest. But what we are testing for is what someone asked me is, well, I know that the GPS receiver works with the R1 CBU software, you know, that we use, and I've shown you that in a separate video. But does it make any difference with the normal XIEGU software? You can see we've got this time showing here. So let's just go to System Settings, and then we'll select time. The only thing I can think of that it would affect at all is the time setting. So we go to time setting. Now I've set the time. The actual minutes and month and everything was fine, but I am connected to Wi-Fi. I just click OK and back out of that. You can see we've got Wi-Fi there. And how do you do Wi-Fi? Just go System, Wireless LAN, and then you just configure. And to configure wire, let the DMR go in there, no problem. But anyway, with my hotspot, that is. So anyway, back to, I know it's quite bright here. If I can dim it a bit. So yeah, you go to turn it on and off, you press this one, and it makes these go on and off. To go down this list of auto connect, password, you know, IP address, you just go down the list, and then you change it with this. You click edit, and you get a keyboard. And it's exit out for now, but you can see it's picking up a few Wi-Fis here at home, and it's actually telling me that I'm connected to a couple of things. So let's just exit out of that. Got a little X here. And then exit. Look, Mercury. A bit funny how it's connected twice. Don't really understand that. But we'll come out and go back to System Settings, Time Settings. And then we've got NTP Server 1, NTP Server 2. I don't really know what to do. I know that I can change that and select different things. So maybe you put in a different address, and then you would click this one here, update, and it updates the time. You can manually change the time, look, year, month, day, hour, minute, and offset. You can click OK, cancel, and update. So I can't see anything that looks anything like GPS receive. Of course, the hardware within this unit can receive GPS. We've proved that, because when you put in the R1 CBU firmware, it works really well. So just quickly about this UNIHERTZ Atom XL, which I've been using a lot lately. You know, I've got everything on it. I've got my DMR analog set. I've got Echo Link, DTMF keypad there. Obviously the usual social media, Facebook, ISS tracker, you know, space station tracker as well. I mean, look at that. And these are free. These are free apps. So it's above, I think it said North Africa. I can just go on to Zello, log into Zello, and the speaker on this, well, it doesn't matter if you're using Zello or proper radio. See if I can find the radio again. It's called intercom on here, but it's actually a 70cm radio. You've got lots of channels that you program, DMR or analog. That's DMR now. Let's see if it'll get my analog hotspot. Let's have a look now. HubNet is analog, so let's have a look. HubNet. Use that channel. It'll switch channel, and if someone's on there, it will come to life. It's got a PTT. Oh, someone is on there. Let's turn it up. That's analog, not DMR. That's group and private call. So, yeah, the long rubber duck didn't make much difference, but I thought I'd play anyway. But I really like the XIEGU. If you want something to just tinker with that works really well, QRP, you could add an amplifier. QRP on HF and 6 meters, plus all the other bands. I mean, look at all, if you go to radio settings and go to, where is it, ham bands, it picks up a lot more bands. Where is it? Here is it. Band. See, look here where it says band stack. It says ham band. I can change that. I put it up here. I can change it now to all band. And then if we go up through the bands at the top, you've got lots of buttons here to push at the top. So we'll go up through and look at all these different bands. So it's not just about ham radio. It's just about the hobby of, you know, shortwave radio amateur enthusiast. There's so much. And when the conditions are really good, you probably would pick something up on this. RF gain, CW decode, SWR scan. I mean, the SWR should be really bad now. If we go down to 6, so I'm pretty sure that's a 6 meter antenna with the extension on. Let's just do, oh no, we're out of band there. We can change frequency step here. Like so. We can actually enter the frequency if we want. I'm not going to do any more now, but I'm just showing you that there's lots you can do with this radio. CW, SWR, decodes BPSK, CW settings, their filters. You got your filter here. It just goes on. And this is why you get a radio like that, because it's just this. If this is your hobby, you are going to love a radio like the XIEGU. It's not a Yaesu. It's not an 817. You know, it's not an ICOM 705. It's a XIEGU X6100 Linux computer. It boots up different. It behaves differently than your other ham radios, other radios that you might have. So thanks for watching my channel. Lots of toys here to play with, drinking cups of tea. There's my dog there, and having great fun. 7-3. Catch you all now. All the best.